Right guys, we have some spicy details on the iPhone 13 series to delve into. So we have some details on the new colors, including a darker graphite that's way more matte black-like, as well as new shades of orange coming over to the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro range. And also on top of that, we have details on a new feature called Warp coming to the iPhone 13 range. And no, it's not got anything to do with charging, much like the OnePlus Warp Charge technology. This is relating to the camera and, more importantly, subject tracking, which could play into portrait video modes coming to the iPhone 13 series. Right, so beginning with the colors, let's delve into this new graphite. So basically, Max Weinbach told us a few weeks ago that Apple was working on a matte black iPhone 13, and well, it does seem that instead of getting a separate matte black color, Apple's just making graphite much darker, so it looks pretty much like matte black. Now you may be wondering how dark this graphite is, and thankfully Max did give us a hex code to work with. It's 121212, and yeah, that's a bunch of numbers, but essentially that looks like this. So yeah, very slate iPhone 5 vibes to it. I like it, and it's pretty much matte black in my opinion. However, obviously some of you might want the flagship color with the iPhone 13 range, and so let's delve into that now. So much like green was to the iPhone 11 range and blue was to the iPhone 12 range, it seems that orange is going to be the highlight color for the iPhone 13 range, and personally, I would be 100% down for that. I love orange, so yes, I will gladly take new orange iPhones. Except, it seems that the orange won't be really that nice on one of the models, and that is the iPhone 13 Pro range. So Max in the past has said we could see a copperish color come to the iPhone 13 Pro. In fact, he gave us some renders, and it looked incredible. However, Sam and John over at Genius Bar have a completely different idea, but do note, obviously John is under some scrutiny right now for messing up the WWDC and MacBook Pro leak, and so yes, do take the information with a massive grain of salt. But essentially John says that we could see a rustic water inspired iPhone 13 Pro. In fact, allegedly, that's what the Apple team is using as a reference. Now I had no idea how rustic water looked, and so I gave it a search, and well, it looks horrific. It looks absolutely disgusting. Why would Apple decide to base an iPhone color off that? Not gonna lie, it seems that the same source who told him that MacBook Pros were confirmed at WWDC is also coming up with this BS. So yes, I don't believe this for a second. I think what Max showed us in those renders, that's the orange we end up seeing, which is very similar to the Pixel 4, and so yes, I'm a huge fan of that. I'm hoping it's that and not this rustic water nonsense. But anyways, moving on to the regular iPhone, the orange is going to look absolutely amazing because it has very Skittle vibes to it, and I love that. It looks absolutely gorgeous, and I can't lie, if we get this orange and it's only on the regular phone, I will buy the iPhone 13 over the 13 Pro because I love this orange. It looks incredible. Anyways, enough about the colors. Let's now delve into this new camera feature called Warp. So according to Max Weinbach, this is essentially electronic image stabilization, and he says this should be for subject tracking on the iPhone. Now sadly, he does not give us any details on what this feature is exactly for. Now I think this might be for portrait video on the iPhone 13 because obviously we have had some rumors in the past saying that the new iPhone 13 Pro range could have portrait video. Now I do want to say that we had rumors about this for the iPhone 12 Pro Series 2, purely because LiDAR would have worked hand in hand with portrait video, since of course LiDAR knows how far away you're from the camera, and so obviously using that tech, Apple can create a realistic bokeh that looks like, of course, footage from a DSLR. And well, my thinking is that this EIS tech that's built for subject tracking could work perfectly with portrait video because when you're moving, maybe Apple can track your head movement and maintain the bokeh while you move. That would be absolutely insane if the tech works, and I'm hoping this EIS technology would help with that. Although I do want to mention that Apple recently announced portrait video for FaceTime, and that had no new hardware, and so maybe Apple does not need any hardware at all, and the software can do all the magic. In which case, I have no idea why we have this warp technology with the iPhone 13 series. Maybe it could be for better focus, but let me know in the comments below what this feature could be used for. Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. Check out the video in the icon above about my thoughts on WWDC. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.